Visualize your workplace for a minute. Is it as diverse as you would expect it to be? Diversity is a key component to innovate companies because it provides a multitude of perspectives when it comes to product creation and problem solving. And diversity can come in various forms, from racial diversity to class diversity. In this episode, we will look at the 10 least diverse high-paying jobs in America when it comes to racial and gender diversity. Hi, my name is Jared and welcome to Black Excellence, where we share interesting things in Black culture and society in every episode. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you can get notified when we release new videos. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics was used by Advisor Smith for this ranking. An average nationwide wage for over 800 professionals was examined, as well as gender and ethno-racial composition of employees working in over 500 professions. For this research, what was considered a high-paying job is any field that averages over $80,000 annually. As usual, we will start at the number 10 and work our way down. Number 10, construction managers. Construction managers oversee the planning, design, and construction of a project. The average salary for a construction manager in America is $105,000 a year. The profession is 90.9% white, while Black construction managers make up only 3.5% and women make up just 10% of the profession. Hispanic or Latinos make up 13.9% and Asian construction managers are at 2.5%. Number 9, chief executives. Chief executives are the highest ranking executives in a company. There are chief executive officers, chief operating officer, chief financial officer, chief information officer, and more. The average income for chief executives is a whopping $193,850 a year in America. The profession is 88.8% white and 72% male. Black executives make up just 4.1% of the industry, while Asians are at 5.8% and Hispanics make up 6.2%. Number 8, chiropractors. A chiropractor is a healthcare professional that focuses on the spine and other joints of the body and their connection to the nervous system. If you have joint or back problems, you might have gotten some satisfaction from watching those popular back cracking videos on social media done by chiropractors. In America, the average salary for this profession is $85,010. 86% of chiropractors are white, while 72.4% of them are male. Only 2.8% of chiropractors are Black, while Asians make up 5.3% and Hispanics are at 6.4%. Number 7, chemical engineering. Chemical engineering is a type of engineering that deals with the study of operation and design of chemical plants and methods of improving production. The average salary for a chemical engineer is $117,090 in America, and the profession is 75.6% white and 85% male. African Americans make up 4% of the profession, while Asians take up 17% and Hispanics are at only 2.4%. Number 6, public relations and fundraising managers. This is one profession you might not have thought is lacking in diversity, but it actually is. PR managers plan an organization or a company's communication with the public, while fundraising managers develop and carry out fundraising strategies. The average salary for public relations and fundraising managers in America is $132,630. The profession is 89.8% white and, in a flip problem of diversity, 71.4% female. The highest share of African Americans on this list can be found in this profession at 8%. The extreme lack of diversity comes in when we look at the Asian and Hispanic representation in this field, which both stands at 1.4%. Number 5, veterinarians. Veterinarians treat the illness and injuries of animals, from pets to farm animals. The average vet earns $104,820 a year. The profession is almost 90% white and surprisingly 68% women. African American vets represent less than 4% of the profession, while Asians make up 6.1% and Hispanics represent only 1.6% of vets. Number 4, first-line supervisors of police and detectives. This is a profession we don't hear much about, but a very important one when it comes to the criminal justice system. First-line supervisors of police and detectives supervise and coordinate the investigation of criminal cases, offer guidance and expertise to investigators, and ensure procedures and conduct in accordance with the laws and regulations. The average salary for this profession is $94,950. The profession is 89.2% white and 90% male. African Americans make up 7.6% of the field, while Asians make up only 0.4% and Hispanics take up 5.6%. Number 3, speech-language pathologist. Speech-language pathologists, commonly referred to as speech therapists, work to prevent, assess, diagnose, and treat speech and communication disorders in children and adults. The average speech therapist earns $82,000 annually in America. The field is 93.7% white and 95.8% female. African Americans make up less than 4% of the field, while Asians make up 2% and Hispanics take up 6% of the field. Number 2, farmers, ranchers, and other agricultural managers. This profession keeps us fed, as farmers, ranchers, and other agricultural managers run establishments that produce crops, livestock, and dairy products. The average salary for this profession is about $80,000 in America. The field is 96.6% white and 75% male. African Americans make up less than 1% of the profession, while Asians are barely at 1% and Hispanics at less than 5%. As the second least diverse profession, you can expect to see numbers like this. And the profession ranked as the number 1 least diverse profession is aircraft pilots and flight engineers. Aircraft pilots and flight engineers are responsible for flying aircrafts, helicopters, and other aerial transportation vehicles, whether it's transporting passengers or cargo. The average salary in this profession is $152,610. The field is 93.7% white and 92% male. African Americans make up just 2.6% of the field, while Asian and Hispanics represent 3.4% and 2.2% respectively. Are you surprised that any of these fields were ranked as the least diverse profession in America? Do you have any experience in these professions? Let us know in the comments. That's it for this episode. We'll be back with another episode in Black culture and society.